Hello there, and welcome to Ask Allie, your go-to source for some amazing life advice with a metaphysical twist. I'm Allie, host of the longest-running spiritual podcast on Apple Podcasts. That's right, since 2005, I've been helping people just like you navigate the often mystical world of self-discovery and personal growth. Today is Monday, April 24th, 2023, and I'm so excited that you're tuning in to give me a listen. Today, we're diving into how pulling a daily tarot card can help you navigate life. If you love this episode and want to learn more, head over to outofbodyecstasy.com. While you're there, you'll find a ton of resources and information, including how to book a reading with me. And don't forget, if you're feeling extra generous, please give this episode a 5-star rating, leave a review, and share it with 3 friends. Together, we can create a community of like-minded spiritual individuals who are working toward creating a better life for ourselves and others. We are on season 18, episode 13. Thank you all for hanging out with me during this Mercury retrograde. The retrograde started back on the 21st, and it goes through much of the Taurus season. So yay, my birthday is what? May 2nd, so it's a little over a week. And yeah, a little over a week. And Mercury retrograde is going to be paying me a visit. Isn't that nice? I find I get a lot done during Mercury retrograde. I don't know about you guys, but you don't want to sign any new contracts, buy a house, buy a car, um, have any medical procedures done, anything where you have to sign, because communication can be very difficult in a Mercury retrograde. Uh, you may not get across what you're trying to get the other person to hear, and they may not get across to you what they're trying to get you to hear. So there's a lot of fighting with people. A lot of miscommunication during a Mercury retrograde. So pay attention, and you should come out just fine. Now, if this is your first time joining me here, Ask Allie. Just to let you know, I have 15 cats, 2 dogs, and I do not edit this podcast. Never have, not once, in the 18 years I've been doing it. Life is messy, and well, so is me doing the podcast. So I hope you enjoy the non-edited version. All right. So let's jump into the magical item of the week. We're going to talk about cedar oil or cedar wood oil today. The planet it represents is the sun, the element of fire. The magical influences are spirituality and self-control. Now, cedar, I don't know about you, but I love the rich scent of cedar. I love cedar closets very much. Shavings of cedar is sold in pet stores. That was one thing I always liked about changing my hamster's cage. Getting the old shavings out, putting the new shavings in, because for a short period of time, it smelled very, very good. But the scent of the wood with the essential oil promotes spirituality. You want to inhale the scent of the oil before doing any type of spells, or maybe before you read tarot cards, oracle cards, before you do a numerology or an astrology reading, before you do any rituals of any kind. It helps you connect better with powers that be, whether it's a deity, god, a goddess, the universe, beings from other planets. It doesn't matter. It helps you connect better. Okay? Its spiritual qualities of cedarwood makes it ideal for bringing ourselves into balance. You want to, again, give the scent a nice sniff, and imagine yourself as a poised, calm person in charge of your life. But there does come a small warning with cedar or cedarwood oil. It should not be used by pregnant women. Now, if you want to see what I just talked about, the picture and whatnot should be on this episode's post on outofbodyecstasy.com shortly after this Ask Allie episode is released. All right. Now, last week I skipped the oracle card overview of the week. This week I'm not going to do that. So let's hop in and see what the Oracle card overview of the week for April 24th happens to be. And the deck I'm using today is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Bolin. You can see a picture of the cards I'm about to draw on this episode's post on outofbodyecstasy.com. So let's do some shuffling here and see what this week brings all of us as a collective. Remember, this is an overview, not personal, detailed information to a single person. If you would like to zone in on detailed information, I'm available for readings. Just let me know and I'll help you out. All right, so card number one, let's choose it, shall we? Come on, card number one, card number two, and last, but certainly not least, let's go for card number three. All right, so, interesting. For Monday and Tuesday of this week, I pulled the full moon in Virgo Take Inspired Action card. This means, Shirley, what are you doing, honey? You gotta quit eating string. It's bad for you. You hear me? Uh-huh. Don't do that again. Obviously, Shirley is one of the cats. All right, so full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. So if your intuition kicks in on Monday or Tuesday, the action that comes to mind is inspired by the intuition, you should take it. Of course, being that it is legal and it won't harm anybody else. We always have to remember that. Take inspired action. Step into your zone. Step outside your comfort zone. Be the genius you are. Because we're all a genius in something. Whatever that something is, step into it on Monday. Okay? You'll be inspired. Your intuition will say, hey, you might want to do this. Take action on it. Okay? Monday and Tuesday. For Wednesday and Thursday, we have new moon in Taurus. It is know your worth. Okay, if you're taking inspired action, maybe or maybe not, I don't know, you're going to want to charge people for whatever this inspired action happens to be. Know what you're worth. Do not undercharge. You undercharge, making your fee go up tends to make some people upset and they fall away. So know your worth and charge appropriately. That's Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. And this is also know your worth, a good time to ask for a raise. You know, if you're not getting paid enough, know your worth, know what you do for the company, step in and ask for a raise. What's the worst thing that can happen? They say no. Correct? Correct. All right. And then the last card we have for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the last quarter moon in Leo. And it's telling us to lighten up. So this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's a time to have fun. Don't worry so much about what's going wrong or what's not going or what's going right. It's not a weekend of worry. It's a weekend that realizing that life has ups and downs. We screw up. We learn from said screw up and we try something else. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't matter. But this weekend, you don't have to do any of that. You don't even have to worry about any of that. It's lightening up, and having fun. It's having a good time. Or if you don't want to go out and about or socialize, lighten up and relax. You know, take the weight off your shoulders. Listen to a self-guided meditation or self-guided past life regression and see what comes up. Take care of yourself this weekend. Have a good time. That's what lighten up means. All right, so to recap, Monday and Tuesday, take inspired action. Your intuition's going to kick in. You should have an inspired action because of it. It's telling you to take that action. 2, this is Wednesday and Thursday. Know your worth. Charge appropriately for what you offer other people. Ask for a raise at your job. Know your worth. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's not a time to try to push forward. It's not a time to hustle, hustle, hustle. It is a time to relax and to kick back and to have fun with Lighten Up. All right? All right. I'm glad this week I didn't forget about it. So, the topic this week is tarot cards for daily life. Now, using tarot cards daily can help improve a person's life in many different ways. Now, a lot of people associate tarot cards with fortune telling or divination, of course, because even myself uses them for both. They can also serve as a powerful tool for self reflection, personal growth, and mindfulness. Here are some ways that a daily tarot practice can be beneficial. Number one, introspective and self awareness, right? Tarot cards can promote deep reflection, encouraging individuals to examine their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This increased self awareness can lead to more mindful decision making and improved emotional intelligence. For example, say I pull a card and it is the death card. Let's throw that out there. Death card. Which, by the way, does not mean actual death. It means change. If you have one of the major arcanas, like death, or the Empress, or the Magician, or the Hangman, or the Tower, something like that, whatever's going to happen that day is outside of your control. So you can use that card for deep reflection. You examine your thoughts and feelings and behaviors as the day goes on, because the outside world is going to throw something at you when it comes to change, and how are you going to react to it? All right. Or say you picked I don't know, a Nine of Swords card. Nine of Swords is a painful card. It's an ouchy one. And, or Three of Swords. Oh, that has to deal with love and separation. When you get those cards, okay, this could happen. The theme could happen over the next 24 hours. And when it is a minor arcana card, then it is something within your control. Either you are heartbreaking somebody, or you do something that causes somebody to give you heartbreak. See? So that's in your ballpark. So how are you going to deal with that? Number two, decision making and problem solving. By consulting tarot cards, it can help you explore different perspectives and potential outcomes. This can clarify uncertainties and guide more informed decisions. I will pull, let's say I know I have a decision that day. Should I work on this, or should I work on outofbodyecstasy.com or the Passion Zone? Which one should I work on today? So I shuffle, thinking of it. Okay, am I going to work on out of body ecstasy? I pull a card, look at it. Okay, am I going to work on the Passion Zone? Pull a card, look at it. Okay, depending on which card looks better to me and has a more positive outcome, that's the one I'm going to work on today. And I'll put the other one aside for the next 24 hours. So it helps me with decision making. Or should I take this job or that job? Go on this vacation or that vacation? Go out on a date with this person or that person? Should I break up? Should I divorce this person or not? So there's a lot of different decisions you can make by pulling a couple of tarot cards. Number three, developing intuition. Regular tarot practice can help cultivate and strengthen intuition. By learning to trust your instincts, you can feel more confident in your choices and better navigate various life situations. So, say you pull yourself a card and you look at it and you get an intuitive hit on something. You're like, okay, hold this card. I'm getting an intuitive hit on somebody cutting me off in traffic. So you're prepared. You have that intuitive hit. You're a careful driver that day. You're paying attention. So when that person does cut you off, you don't get in an accident. You slam on your brakes. Hopefully you don't cuss too much or flip them off, because nowadays you never know what can happen. And you were prepared. You're like, man, my intuition, it was right. And so you do it the next day. Pull out a card, you get an intuitive hit. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Okay? Number four, mindfulness and meditation. Using tarot cards daily can serve as a mindfulness practice. promoting relaxation and present moment awareness. This can help reduce stress, improve mental clarity, and increase overall well being. So you pull a card, it is the Ace of Pentacles, and it's telling you to, okay, focus in on the present. If you're going to use it for mindfulness, focus in on the present, because if you do, it's going to help you to make more money. Or if you pull the Ace of Cups, it's going to help you either improve love or attract a new love. And then you meditate on the cards you pick. And all day long, you're very mindful and in the moment. So when something about love or something about money pops up, you're like, aha, this is what I pulled this morning. Okay. Number 5, personal growth and development. Tarot cards can stimulate personal growth by revealing areas in which individuals might need to change or improve. This encourages continuous self-improvement and development. So say you pull the Hangman, and you're not a very patient person. And the Hangman, usually there's a pause. It's kind of a limbo card. You're going to work on how to develop more patience so that during this limbo time, you are not more anxious or angry or distressful or worried. Because all that stuff happens, right? When any of us are in limbo. So it's telling you, focus in on personal growth. Listen to a podcast, go to a website, read a book, read an article online, talk to some friends who are more patient than you and find out how they do it. Because patience, you're not born with it. It is a learned skill. Personal growth and development. Number 6, creativity and inspiration. Now, the rich symbolism, that's what I'm trying to say, and imagery of tarot cards can spark creativity and inspire new ideas. Daily tarot practice can help individuals overcome creative blocks and explore novel perspectives. So I'm writing a story. I don't know about what. Let's just say the soulmate book that I have yet to finish. And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know where to go from here when I'm talking about Bill. Do I include this? Do I say that? How do I put that, in a way that people are going to understand? And so I pull a tarot card. And it is, I don't know, the six of swords, which is telling me, smooth sailing, strength is behind you. So I'm like, okay, so maybe next when I'm talking about Bill, I should include a funny moment. Yeah, that's perfect. I won't go into something real deep right now. Let's pick a funny moment out, and then I'll write about that. All right. If you're trying to, character build, say you write fiction, draw a few tarot cards to try to develop the personality of the character you're creating, or the world, or the scene. Tarot cards are they're very detailed and rich. And if one area sparks your creativity, it is well worth it, right? Right. Okay. Number 7, building a daily ritual. If you incorporate tarot cards into a daily routine, it can add a sense of structure and stability. I had to throw Xena off my desk. This ritual can serve as an anchor, providing comfort and reassurance in times of uncertainty. When any of us have a ritual, something we do automatically, when the world's blowing up around us, hopefully not literally blowing up around us, when things seem to go haywire, when the world's out of control, you don't know what to do, your ritual, something you do all the time, gives you a sense of control. Okay. And when you have a sense of control, you're not so worried, you're more comforted, it's less stress. So maybe you want to do the ritual first thing in the morning, or maybe before you go to sleep. So maybe you can, pull a card and see what it is, and then maybe dream on it. Maybe dream on how that card is going to influence your next 24 hours, or your dream role, or both. Probably both. All right. And number 8, connection and community. Engaging with tarot cards can help individuals feel more connected to their inner selves, as well to a large community of tarot enthusiasts. This can foster a sense of belonging and support. There are tarot pages and groups all over the internet. Um, where you can share spreads, you can um, share, decks, which one you love the most, which one you love the least, which one had the most profound difference on you. It's a good way to meet like-minded people. Okay, well, hey, in summary, using tarot cards daily can offer numerous benefits, as I outlined, from fostering self-awareness and personal growth to improving decision-making and inspiring creativity. By incorporating a tarot practice into your daily life, you can experience increased well-being and overall life satisfaction. And gosh, here we are at the end already. Thanks for hanging out with me here at Ask Allie. I hope you enjoyed the episode and got a better idea of why pulling a daily tarot card can help you navigate life. If you liked what you heard, please take a moment to rate it and review the episode. The more people who listen equals the more people I can help have their aha moments. And speaking of helping others, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Wisdom for even more tips, tricks, and inspiration. And last but certainly not least, if no one's told you today, let me be the first to say it. You are fabulous. Take care of yourself and have a magical week. Catch you next time.